Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
That's my sister's friend.
They're inside the club, in the back courtyard.
Come on. You're like that to this? Bitch, I beat your ass.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, man.
This has been a lie the whole time.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no! Here we go. I see you right there. I want a hard target search.
Is this what you call anytime with your guard?
Here he is.
Get your hands on me!
Get the camera off you.
You need to be baptized!
Calm down! Knock that off.
I saw you on the tape!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed to
Whatever,
work,
just
John.
go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
I do love you.
I love you too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco, and thank you for watching Cheaters. Please meet Keisha Sutton, a woman worried her man obscures the truth behind his recent activities. Ready to put an end to her speculation, Keisha enlists the help of Cheaters detectives.
Keisha Sutton, age 27, a hairstylist worried that her boyfriend takes advantage of her forgiving nature.
Me and Brandon, things have been kind of like shady lately. I mean, we usually meet together on Tuesday, Thursdays, and I spend the weekend over there. And I mean, now it's just like only on the weekend. I'm having to basically push for that now. When I go over to his house, things are different. I mean, I see new sheets. I see pillows, you know. He's dressing differently. The main source of tension in our relationship now is time. Every argument that we have right now, it's about him not having the time. I just feel as if he's not committing. He's changed. He's someone else. And I'm trying to make this work. I want this to work. I need this to work. I mean, he's all I have. It just feels like, like everything is coming to an end. You know, I mean, he's like the other half of my world. And it just hurts.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Brandon Bond, age 31. A recruiter suspected of enlisting some new talent to fill his personal needs. Investigation Day 2. Upon getting the suspect's itinerary, Cheaters detectives set up a perimeter around his workplace. Sometime into the investigation, suspect Brandon Bond exits his work, gets into his car, and rolls out. After a brief pursuit, Bond arrives at an unfamiliar residence. The suspect honks his horn, and an unknown female emerges and makes her way to the awaiting car. The mysterious female and the suspect share a hug hello before getting underway. A few miles away, the pair arrive at a local pub and walk hand in hand inside. Detectives grab a table near the couple and film their flirtatious nature during their meal. Upon finishing, the couple settle up and make their way to the car with doggy bag in hand. Bond lets his companion drive back to her house where they part ways for the evening. Investigation Day 4. Field agents on stakeout watch the suspect's place of employment with bated breath. Finished with his work, Bond departs post-haste. Agents track Bond to a local multiplex. As the suspect makes his way inside, PIs notice his companion from prior surveillance waiting for him. After a hug hello, the two head for their feature presentation. Having seen the latest box office smash, Bond walks his companion, now identified as Trish Kishton, to her car. Poised by the companion's vehicle, the couple share a kiss and lovingly linger before following each other to their next destination. Arriving at a nearby gin mill, the pair head inside. A few libations later, Bond and Kishton get into the suspect's vehicle and drive to a secluded location. Operatives watch as the twosome step out and chat before the suspect makes his move and the two passionately kiss for quite some time. Bond then drives Kishton back to her car, ending this day of investigation. Investigation Day 9. Gumshoes track suspect Bond from his workplace to the residence he shares with Keisha. Sometime later, Keisha arrives home and goes upstairs. Minutes later, Keisha emerges in a huff, apparently having an argument with Bond. The feuding couple fight for several minutes upstairs before taking it out into the parking lot, where an agitated Bond departs. Keisha follows Bond's lead and also leaves, spending the night at her sister's place. Having calmed down, Bond returns home and strolls inside while making a call. Several minutes later, Kishton arrives on the scene. Bond greets his companion with a hug, and they disappear inside. Bond believes Keisha to be quite naive, as documented in this recorded call.
Hey, baby.
What's up?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if we're still going out on Thursday because we work together on Tuesday.
I really want to, but it's really not a good time. Can we try to do it maybe Saturday?
Saturday, it better be because you have broken. There'll be 2 promises come Saturday.
I'll be there. babe. I just gotta get this training class out the way and then see you.
Okay. Love it.
All right.
I'll see you Saturday.
All right.
Bye.
With more than enough evidence to show Keisha, Cheater's agents return to base. Coming up, the confrontation.
With conclusive evidence of the suspect's deception, Cheaters contacts Keisha to break the news. With a heavy heart, Keisha prepares herself for the truth.
Keisha, thanks for being with us tonight. I'm not going to take any more of your time. Are you ready to see the information that we have for you?
I have to know.
Okay. As our investigation gets started, we had a detective that was outside of the staffing service where Brendan works. On this evening, he leaves and was followed until he arrived at a residence. We didn't know who that residence belonged to, but he goes inside, exits a short time later with a young lady. Now, I don't know what happened. She gets behind the wheel
of my car
and drives to a bar. There they are as they enter. They sit down, having some drinks. Now we can see he starts to caress her shoulder.
That's my sister's friend. That's Trish.
After a few drinks, they exit. He drops her off, and then he goes home. On this evening, as Brandon left work, he went home. Do you remember the evening that you went by his apartment and the two of you got into an argument?
Yeah.
There you are. You went outside, had a conversation.
Right.
Obviously, each of you seemed upset. He goes down to the parking lot, gets in his car, and leaves. And you do the same thing. Not long after he left, he returned. And shortly after he returned,
she done came over.
The same young lady went to his house. I know it's hard to believe, and I know you don't want to believe it. He's been telling you that he's been working late, correct?
Yes.
We know where he is tonight.
Where he at?
Why don't you come with me, and I'll show you where Brandon is. Okay? He's been taking her to a club on Thursday nights that's on the other side of this parking structure.
Okay.
And that's where they are tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and call our detective and see if I can get a hold of him. Yeah. Tell me what. They're still inside? Okay. They've been here for about an hour and a half. Yeah, okay, perfect. Send somebody up. All right. Well, here's the detective now. Yeah.
We're sitting together in the back courtyard. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk into the back door, and someone's going to let us into the back door.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Is he in there? Can you call him? Okay, go. Let the cameras go.
Where they at?
Follow the camera. I'm right here.
Come on, where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
We're sitting together in the back courtyard.
Where they at? Come on. You up here like that, Cobra? Put your bitch out! Let me go! Let me go! Get down! You on, bitch! Ratchet ass hoe! Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Ratchet ass hoe! Ratchet ass hoe!
Oh, calm down, hold on.
Calm down.
It ain't like that.
Explain what? Explain what? Explain what? What you want to explain? Huh? What you want to explain?
She caught your ass. She got your ass. She uploaded your in-ass, Go get him, baby. Go get him. That's you right there. Go get him. Come on, man.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Bitch, you better run! What's up, bitch? Ratchet ass hoe! Bitch, your ass is done! You heard me, Brandy?
You know this over.
Bitch, show me that, bitch!
Come on. Thanks.
He's that to my car, bitch!
Oh, let's just go.
I'm trying to protect that house.
Let's just go. Come on.
He's trying to protect that house. Bitch! Bitch, I beat your bitch ass. You know we some simple ass hoe. Bitch!
Pete, come on, Pete.
Bitch, run up on me, hoe. I bet y'all beat your bitch ass. You got me?
Go. Come on.
Now that hoe got me. Where my keys, bitch?
I'm tired.
Y'all finna catch a cab. Y'all catching a cab. Bitch, you better not get in my car. What you wanna do?
No.
What you wanna do? Bitch,
Stop.
beat your. What you gonna do? Bitch,
Hey,
beat your ass. my car, bitch. Bitch, I beat your ass, ho.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. See? You play. That's what's wrong with your bitch ass now.
Your mom's a bitch.
That's what's wrong
What
with
you
your
gonna do? You
bitch
gonna smack
ass
me?
now. That's what's wrong with you
What you
now.
gonna do? Cause your bitch got up.
Come on.
I'm calling the police when they drive off in my car.
Call him, damn it. Call him.
What's the address here?
Come on.
Beltline and the toll road.
Please send the police to Beltline and the toll road. My car is getting stolen by a bitch. Bitch!
After the confrontation, Keisha tries to sort things out. Later in the show, she divulges her next move. But now, Cheaters revisits with Robley Bogle, a former client, coming forward to reveal the naked truth about his experience on the show.
Robley Bogle, age 41. Robley visits to reveal how his life has changed since the confrontation that exposed his wife on Cheaters.
What was going through my head was like, oh my God, I can't even believe she's here. How in the did you find this place? That's what was going through my head. This is like so out of character for her.
What's going on? What
Her excuse was that she was stressed out from losing her job. She needed to find an escape from not thinking about losing her job. And, you know, people do strange things when they're stressed out, and that's understandable. But, I mean, I don't think going to a freaking male strip club was, justified, though.
Where's your wedding ring? What?
Where's your wedding ring at? I mean, what are you doing?
My purse.
What are you doing here?
Flirting.
I mean, seriously.
I just need a little break, huh?
After the night of the confrontation, we both went to a therapist to seek counseling. We're working things out. I mean, it was just some indiscretion on her part to where she made some bad decisions. And, I forgive her for that.
What the? You come in here, you just got laid off. I mean, what the? You're spending dollars we don't have. How do you think this makes me feel?
We're gonna be together, We're gonna work past this. This is just a small bump in the road. You got to get past it. If you're wanting to stay together, if you truly love each other, then you'll get past, these bumps in the road. You'll get past it.
Keisha Sutton laments the suspect's affair and the betrayal of her trust. Although Keisha still loves Brandon, she can never forgive him for shattering her dreams of marriage. Brandon Bond admits to neglecting his relationship with Keisha, but offers no pleas for forgiveness. In defense of his deplorable actions, Bond offers this statement: "Being with the same girl gets old after a while. You gotta mix it up. Besides, my new chick's a dime and she gets freaky." As for her involvement, Trisha Kishton displayed little remorse for her part in undermining her friend's sister's relationship, saying, "He's mine now. Brandon knows which side his bread's buttered on."
you still have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.